try this. Like I was telling you earlier, your voice didn't pick up last time, but hopefully everything goes fine.
I don't know how. Like, I put it on there. I made sure this time.
Yeah, everything was set up right. But okay, yeah, we're broadcasting now. So, uh, what's going on, guys? This is the Negro Shotty, and I'm here with Rex Sparks. We're gonna be going over our E3 2016 predictions and just do a quick discussion. Well, I shouldn't even say the word quick because we're probably gonna be on here for a while. But we're gonna do a big discussion on E3 2016, what we expect to see, what we don't expect to see at E3 2016, all that. Before we get into this discussion right here, I just want to ask you guys to like this video, and I'll say this: let's get this video to 100 likes. Let me get 100 likes on this video, and I'm not begging, I'm not trying to beg or anything, but it's like likes help, like likes for those of you who aren't familiar with YouTube. When you like a video, it circulates the video around so that I can get more views. And that's what my channel needs. That's what really both of our channels need. Rex Sparks, he also does a channel and he's struggling for views. I'm struggling for views. So any likes and comments and stuff, you know, it's appreciated. But let's try to get this to 100 likes. I'll say this: if this video can get 100 likes, I will give out I will give out a PlayStation code. I will give out a PlayStation code. I'm not gonna say how much money. I'll give out a PlayStation code if it can get 100 likes by July. By July, I think that's a fair. I think it's fair. I mean, I get my channel doesn't have that much exposure, but that's the reason I'm asking this. So just do that for me. I'm begging you guys. Now I'm begging. But okay, let's get this show on the road. So E3 2016, what do we expect to not be there? I'm pretty sure Nintendo. Let's go ahead and get them out the way because they're not. I think they've already said that they're not going to be showing the NX and everything. And just so you guys know, I'm playing Overwatch for like the first time since the beta, so I'm probably going to be scrubby right now. You know, I'm really going to be trying to focus on more or less this conversation and not really playing the game. But I'll try to do good for you guys. But what do you think Nintendo's going to show outside of Zelda? Because I think that's like the only thing they confirmed that they're going to show is Zelda, really. I don't know what I clicked on right now. Like I said, I'm just going to focus on this discussion. I didn't mean to stop you. Go ahead, man.
Essentially just Zelda. Or another like property, because Star Fox did shit in Super Mario Maker's like out. I don't see them. They could put another Mario game out of their ass, but it's like they don't have enough other properties to like generate enough buzz around them right now. All they have right now is the NX, which they should have held off like showcasing until E3, but they fucked that up. So it's like they tripped over their own self.
Yep. So like, okay, so really from what I know, they're not. So at first they were saying, "Oh, we're only gonna show Zelda." Now they're saying that they're I guess they're gonna show Pokemon Sun and Moon, which you know, I'll probably tune in for that. I guess maybe. Pokemon Sun and Moon, Zelda, and I think it was some other game, maybe Pokemon Go or Tokyo Mirage Sessions, that Fire Emblem game.
Yeah, okay, Pokemon. Okay, dude, besides that, besides Pokemon, besides the normal problem.
Oh yeah, Pokemon Go. I knew I forgot one more thing. Yeah, Pokemon Go. But that's a mobile game though. I forgot how to play this dude. Hold on. Okay.
See this?
Okay. Okay, this is a capture mode. I forgot all about that. Okay, but the thing is, if you didn't hear about the announcement, so basically Nintendo said that they're not going to be showing the NX at E3, and that it's coming out in 2017, which I think is a big mistake. Like, you have, okay, so what we know about Xbox, well, Microsoft and Sony, they're going to be showing off their consoles, and also Sony has VR also. So like, it's going to be a lot of buzz around these other two juggernauts. So why would you not want any exposure for your company and for this new device? I mean, you already know the Wii U is selling. It's just so, like, Nintendo is so backwards. Like, they're really backwards.
I swear, like, I keep, like, rethinking to how I used to, like, think of them even back then, and I still had that same mindset where it's like, PS and Xbox are like the bigger brothers in comparison to Nintendo. It's like Nintendo's like the retarded brother, it's like the retarded brother or the cousin that they don't speak of because it's just they're just that bad.
I think they only said they're going to be showing 3 games: Zelda, Pokemon Go, and Fire Emblem. Okay, that's more than 3 games. That's like, okay, 5 games if you count Pokemon Go. And it's like, there's nothing else that I know of that's supposed to be announced for the Wii U. So I guess Wii U owners just gotta hold out for Zelda, which is also gonna be on the NX. And I think that's the only thing that they're supposed to be really showing on the show floor is Zelda. Which
that's what I said. It's like, just Zelda. Like, what else do they have to fall back on?
I freaking don't know. And the crazy thing is, like, I guess they're doing a Nintendo Direct or a Treehouse or whatever. I tuned into their Treehouse last year, just for a second. That crap was boring. And like, okay, so this year, I guess they're gonna be showing Zelda for like the whole entire time. I guess they're gonna be live streaming that the whole entire time. I imagine that they would have other announcements there, like maybe have like these intermissions where they announce maybe other games or something for the Wii U. I would hope for their fan base sake. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
Like,
it's Nintendo we're talking about, and when they say they're not going to do something, most of the time they stick to their guns.
They fall back on their words and they really don't stray from them.
Like, when they say they're not going to show something, they're not going to show it. So my thing is, when are you going to show the NX? Because this would have been a great time to show the NX. This would have been probably one of the best years of like E3 in a while if they would have showed the NX. And it kind of makes sense for them to show it. Now, the only thing I can see from their perspective, their reasoning for like not showing the NX is basically that it might get drowned out by like the VR, the PSVR, PS 4.5, the Neo, and like the new Xbox that I keep hearing rumored. So it might get drowned out by all that and then all the other announcements. But I don't know. Nintendo needs to hurry up and show the NX, because all the rumors is what also is kind of like pissing me off.
Armor over here. Another thing I don't like.
Oh, and they need to show a Metroid. Okay, you can talk.
It's fine. The name. Why is it called the NX? Are we trying to?
You know what? I would rather them call it the NX, because think about it. Think about the Wii and the Wii U. Those are stupid names. I would be okay with them calling it the NX. Because I remember the Wii, I think the Wii's code name was Nintendo Revolution.
Oh,
if I remember correctly. And I was like, how do y'all use that name? That went from Nintendo Revolution to Nintendo Wii. It's stupid.
Fucking
I know I
Sasuke
didn't
and
do pretty
fucking
good in this
Homefront.
game. I don't care.
Fucking Sasuke and Homefront ruined that name for me forever. Oh god. It's just one step away from being called an extreme. I'm just saying, yo, an extreme.
There's been a lot of theories about that. The N is like I guess the X is gonna be like cross, like N cross. So what could that mean? Is it a crossover between two different devices or whatever? Who knows? But Nintendo, I don't know about them, man. I mean, hopefully they'll show something for those Wii U users. Like, I feel bad for them, cause really they've been shafted. Like they've gotten shafted pretty much. They've gotten a bad hand. They've been dealt a bad hand with Nintendo, cause they just don't support their platform. They're just not. I don't know, man. They're just not wise. But is there anything, if anything, do you think that Nintendo would announce, so we can kind of close our thoughts on Nintendo?
I really no. Besides what
the only thing that could probably we'll go ahead.
Like I said, besides them not keeping the NX on the wraps until E3, which again, it's just stupid how they've done this. Nothing. I got nothing. They have no other Mario games while that's on. They don't have a Metroid game. They don't have a fucking. All they have is Zelda. All they have is Zelda, and that's pretty much
like the
all that comes to mind right now.
Like the crazy thing is that people watching. So like people watching the Treehouse are gonna be watching that game for like hours and hours on end. I would hope for like their sake that they at least show different sections of the game.
No more Heroes 3. That would be a big shock.
Yeah, I doubt that. I think because I heard
that's just wishful thinking. I know.
Nah, cause look. I heard that basically they pushed a lot of like they have a lot of games that are already. They're like already, I don't want to say they're done, but like they're already in development or whatever, but like they pushed them back so that they can be on the NX, so that they'll have a lot of games at launch. So it won't be like the Wii U where like there's a dry spell. I forgot how to play with Tracer, man.
Oh yeah, the one that's marketed to us. British is mad. That's why she's so damn popular. Come at me, Overwatch fans. I don't care.
Cheers, hello. The cavalry's here. I can't. I'm not even gonna try. I'm not gonna try to imitate their voice.
I don't bleed. Okay, let's move on from Nintendo.
Yeah, because Nintendo's the boring part.
It's like, okay, we talked about the retarded. I know.
Wait, let's just cover everybody for the sake of it.
Look at you.
Okay, Microsoft.
Oh boy.
I know they're your least favorite company. Next to Nintendo.
Not a second. Hey.
Oh yeah, that's right. Activision and then Ubisoft for you. So yeah.
Activision gets my wrath. CP2 gets my wrath. UB to an extent gets my wrath.
I thought Ubisoft always gets your wrath.
Sometimes. Let's just hope Watch Dogs 2 does it. But anyway.
Okay, so Microsoft. Here's the thing about Microsoft. Okay, so last year I thought they did pretty well. I think like the year before that was pretty. I think the year before that was awful. I think, if I'm remembering correctly. What they could show. I mean, obviously they're gonna show Gears of War. Hopefully we can actually see the gameplay this time, because last time that was horrible.
Just a teaser. It was really just a teaser.
No, but the thing is, last time it was just dark as heck. Like you couldn't see anything. At first I thought it was my TV or my computer. But then once everyone started saying that, like once the conference was over, and then I heard everybody else's reaction to it, I was like, okay, that was like really, really dark. So hopefully we get to see more of that game. Even though I'm probably not gonna pick that up, or at least like not day one. So they can show Gears of War. I hope, and this is just me really just hoping here. But maybe we get to see Phantom Dust. Maybe it comes back from being canceled and into a fully developed project, because I heard that like Microsoft canceled Phantom Dust and also Fable, and I think a few other projects. Like they were just up there just canceling everything. But I hope that they bring Phantom Dust back. That's just me hoping. But outside of that, Crackdown, I kind of almost forgot Crackdown 3 exists.
I don't. I never will.
Like the crazy thing is, it's like most of the games that they announced last year, like Crackdown 3, Recore, and I believe Scalebound. So like all three of those games we haven't seen too much. We haven't really heard much about. We haven't seen too much about, especially Recore. Like we don't know too much about that. I don't think that game is gonna get a 2016 release date.
Doubt it. Yeah. doubt that very
like
much.
That's probably a 2017 game.
Armor here.
Now I think Crackdown's supposed to come out this year.
Yeah, let's hope that it does.
Come get your
And
armor.
Dead Rising 4 was announced, or it has pictures now.
I
It has
hope
a
not,
picture.
man. I hope not. I'm really not a Dead Rising fan, and then I played the Dead Rising 3 demo not too long ago. That crap is just boring. It's boring to me.
As someone who has played, really was planning to get an Xbox One, finally, and will have finally played all the Dead Rising games up to this point. I've been there for 1, I've been there for 2. Oh, God help me. Chuck Green was just a shit protagonist. He had to get shit. Hey, regardless, let me just stop a rant. 4 just seems to be like a redux of the first game, and I'm like, why don't you just call it Dead Rising Redux, since it centers around Frank again in the Williamette Mall?
Or they could just reboot it.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of redid it for the,
Yeah, I thought for the second game they came back to Frank also.
that was called Off the Record, which was a what if Frank was to be in Dead Rising 2. So that was just like a spin-off
So there
game.
was a different character in the second game.
Yeah.
Okay. But getting off of Dead Rising, because I don't even want to talk about that crap. I hope there is a 4. Okay, as someone who has played 1 and 2 and Off the Record, I was planning to finally play 3, because it's been 3 years. I should have already fucking played it still. It's like I really have no excuse. Oh yeah, that's right. You haven't played 3.
I have never played 3 to this point, and I still want to.
It was boring to me, man. Maybe it was just the demo. It was boring.
They probably didn't give too much away in the demo, because I've seen so many improvements just from what they've done in that alone. It's like,
like the only thing that
count.
So like the only thing, and not to get too off topic, but the only thing that really like got me to kind of care about it when it was first shown at I believe E3 2013 is when they first showed it, was like you saw all those zombies on screen for like the first time.
Yes, exactly.
And then the graphics were good for the time, but now like that has not aged well or anything, and it's just been only a few years. But getting off of Dead Rising, I would also like. It would be cool if we get to see a Sunset Overdrive too. I doubt it, because the game didn't sell very well. And you know how Xbox people are. They don't like Xbox people. Xbox people don't like to buy different stuff, man. If it's not Call of Duty or Battlefield or something like that.
And yet, when PlayStation pretty much
okay, what the heck just happened? They booted me out of this thing.
Pretty much scooped that division up and said, "Hey, bitches, give us the exclusive content and stop working for Microsoft." That's pretty much what happened. Remember, because it's like PlayStation now gets the exclusives first a month early. I'm like,
well, I think Microsoft is probably gonna have a partnership with EA for Battlefield. Since, like you said, Sony has Call of Duty this generation, so it would make sense.
It's the least they can do. It's the least they can do, considering, like, hey, bitches, get over here and give us the exclusive content a month early. And you want to get your shit in first? Well, come on over to PlayStation 4. That's essentially what happened last year, remember?
Yeah, I remember. It's irrelevant to me. I mean, I will say this: Battlefield 1 does look Battlefield 1 does feel kind of interesting though. It looks interesting. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about that game. My brother will probably get it. Like my brother will probably get that and Call of Duty because he gets Call of Duty every year. So he'll probably get Battlefield also. So because he also got Hardline, if I remember correctly. So I'll probably get to play it. But outside of that, let's see. We're probably not gonna. I think we'll probably see some of Halo Wars. I actually want to see some of that game because I never got to play the original.
I'm so on Halo now. After 5, it's like I hate somewhat of attention to 2, 3, and ODST.
I mean, I've never like to be fair, like the only Halo campaign I remember playing is Halo 3. I mostly played Halo 2 over a friend's house, and Halo 3 also over a friend's house, like the multiplayer and everything. But other than that, I haven't really been a big Halo guy. Like I played a lot of Halo 5 though. Halo 5 was fun, but I do want to see how Halo Wars is. I haven't played a strategy game in a while.
Same. I can't even tell you when the last time I played one of those.
I don't even know where I'm going.
I'm not gonna talk about that. Save that for Sony because it's just Sony only. What else? What else are we missing here?
Let's see. Well, you know they're gonna show Forza like every year. Like that's the thing.
Sports games, sports.
I mean, technically it's not sports. It's technically kind of not.
Technically fucking racing. I mean.
It's like, okay, so we're both not really big fans of like the realistic type of racing.
I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. Like Forza and fucking sports games have their own category, and then that'd be taking like 20 minutes of our time. We both know that's our bathroom breaks, at least. It's like,
right,
okay,
right.
that's
like
our
we're sitting up
break.
here waiting for the next game, waiting for them to show something that's not sports. Because that's always been my problem with watching like EA's conference, especially in EA. Like I remember one year they spent, I don't even know if it was last year or the year before that, where like they spent the longest talking about some soccer player, and like I went to the bathroom, came back, they're still talking about a soccer player, and then I like get a sandwich or do something else, and they're like still on this interview with this soccer player. It's like, come on, man. Like I don't think
unknown.
Maybe it's just me, but I don't think sports games belong at E3. Like certain things don't belong at E3. Like we know you're coming out. We know you're coming out.
Just to stop giving us the obvious. Like stop stating the obvious.
But let's see. Let's see what else is. I'm trying to think. Okay, so. Sea of Thieves. That was also shown last year. I don't care about that. I'm just saying they'll probably show that. Oh yeah, let's talk about that new Xbox though. Cause I'm confused about all these rumors about these new consoles and crap. So like there's supposed to be, I think two new Xboxes. I guess one is supposed to be coming out next year. Yeah, there's supposed to be like a slim one, and then there's supposed to be like one that is like a lot more powerful or something. Like I don't see a point of them. Like, okay, well I'm not gonna say I don't see a point, but it's like, why not make only one new console? Why not make the Slim the more powerful console? Why do you need two? And then I'm hearing also rumors about like a screaming stick or something. Like you know how Amazon Fire Sticks are. It's something similar to that, but for Xbox. It's just it's weird. I hope, like I'm tired of all these rumors. I can't wait until Monday. So all these rumors
so we get confirmation on shit.
Yeah, because this is kind of weird. All these different Xboxes coming out. But they'll probably spend, like if they do choose to talk about it, they'll probably spend a minute talking about it. Maybe like, I want to say maybe 10 or 15 minutes talking about it. They definitely got to show you a reason, and also Sony for like owning the PS Neo, the PS 4.5 or the PlayStation Neo. They really got to sell us on that. And I don't know how you do that. Like I don't know how Sony plans on selling people the PlayStation 4.5 without, you know, shafting the people that already have a PlayStation. Like, they can't just go out there and say, hey, look, like, they can't really say like, okay, look how good this game run, like, look how good this game looks and then runs on the PlayStation 4.5. And then, especially if they try to do a comparison with like the original, like the regular console that we have now, and then the 4.5. I don't know if that's a smart move.
Come get your armor.
I also don't know. I also don't know if it's a smart move for them, because I think this might also be a problem, because you know how people talk. You know how the internet talks after these conferences and stuff. There could be this whole thing where like people are wondering like if the footage that we've seen is from like the 4.5 or from like the regular PlayStation. You know, people people gonna be complaining about that. But getting back to Microsoft, I don't know what else they could show. I mean, maybe that game Agents of Mayhem, Deep Silver's new game. Maybe that gets shown off there.
Same people who made Saints Row.
Yeah, I'm trying to think so. Like what other properties does I'm about to say Nintendo. What other properties does like Microsoft have though? Cause I don't know what else they would have to show. I mean, of course they're gonna show some. They'll probably show a few new IPs, new games. But I don't know if they'll show anything from their established library. Cause I don't know what else they could show. I mean, they tried with like Phantom Dust, tried bringing that back from the dead or whatever, and like I said earlier. They canceled that, and then Fable, so I don't know what else they could show.
Fable's been dead since 3. So it's like them trying to bring like a dead horse back. We all know it's never gonna be as good as 2. Let's just stop trying to bring it back. Stop trying to bring it for the Kinect, because that never has worked.
Man, I don't know what they were doing. I really don't know what they were. Oh shoot, God. I don't know what they were trying to do with like the last few Fable games. Like nobody was asking for those type of Fable games.
They ruined it
from my knowledge. Nobody wanted, like, they wanted a traditional Fable game, not whatever the heck they were developing and coming up with.
It's like, oh, we're being innovative. No, you're being dumb. No, no one wanted this. You misheard all of us. No one wanted this. No one wanted this.
I think, matter of fact, I think something that I would like them to show. I would like for them to show Conquer, but I doubt they'll show that. Like, show me a new Conquer game. I think they were planning on doing a new Conquer game, but then they kind of, I guess they either canceled it or something. Oh yeah, I think something, because I've heard that, and this would make sense, that Microsoft is trying to get a partnership with Oculus. And it would make sense because they don't really have a VR type of thing to compete with PlayStation. But I wish that other thing that Microsoft has been working on, I forgot what it's called. It's like augmented reality. I forgot what it's called though. But that looks now like that augmented reality thing I'm talking about. That looks way better than VR. That looks miles better than VR.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really know what else Microsoft could show. But I will say if they are in talks with Oculus, then they'll probably mention that or something.
Hey, whatever gets the viewership. More importantly than money. How we fucking up bitches' money? How we fucking up these gamers' money?
Okay, I think we need to move on to Bethesda unless
Sony.
you.
Or
Well, Bethesda is still like, yeah, they're having a conference. I wish Square Enix was having a conference. Oh shoot! I almost fell up my chair.
Getting any news from them is like wrangling the Kingdom Hearts 3 release date.
Like here's the thing I gotta say. I don't want to piss you and every other Kingdom Hearts fan off. But it's like y'all get a new Kingdom Hearts game like every 5 seconds from where I'm standing, and yet y'all complaining about Kingdom Hearts 3. Y'all got like 10 Kingdom Hearts games. Like, this don't make no sense. Y'all been waiting for the third installment, but like, there's been a million Kingdom Hearts games. They could easily just said, okay, hey, this is Kingdom Hearts 3, and y'all wouldn't be crying about it. So it's kind of stupid to me. Because they just announced Kingdom Hearts 2.8 or whatever, so y'all got that to hold you over.
Final chapter prologue. Next one's probably gonna be final sentence or some shit.
Right.
It's like, oh my god, who is naming these? Who is naming this shit? Stop it! Just stop it! Stop naming these.
I forgot how to play. I forgot to play with Tracer.
Oh God!
Okay, she can throw the sticky bomb. Okay, I was wondering what her special was, but okay, let's talk about Bethesda. I told you that I heard that Prey 2 might be coming back, which I'm very psyched over because I remember the old footage that they showed back in, I believe, E3 2012, and that game was cool, and you know, Cyberpunk 2077 or whatever, CD Projekt Red's game, you know, that's not coming out. It's not coming out for a while, so that could be a good game to be like a substitute for that. Yeah.
I've been wanting that for so long, and it's like we still don't have it yet. Like, done with Witcher. Fucking do it already, please.
Yeah, I think they're still working on that, but I think Prey would be a good substitute for that.
No, Witcher's like done. Witcher just
I know.
Oh, okay.
But okay, so oh yeah, also I forgot to mention that Skyrim remaster, which I really don't give a crap about. But for those
I knew they were gonna do something like this.
Like they always alternate between Skyrim and then what's the other one? Fallout. So I guess we're due for a Skyrim game.
Or something Elder Scrolls related. So if we get an Elder Scrolls 6, then that's expected.
I am not
Like
buying. I'm not buying no more of those games. You remember when I bought Skyrim?
Yes, I remember when I
And you remember
Skyrim.
you probably remember how fast I traded that game in.
Yeah, probably in the same week.
Like Sean freaking cites that game. That game is so boring to me.
Yeah.
I might actually do regular fights after this. I'm actually just going against the computer with a group of people right now. I'm trying to get back in the swing of things. I haven't played this game since the beta. But oh yeah, I also forgot to mention Dishonored 2. They're gonna be showing that. I'm definitely excited for that. Oh, you mentioned that earlier?
I mentioned that earlier.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you. My fault. Yeah,
so,
Dishonored 2.
yeah, I think. Hopefully, I think that's everything.
I think they'll probably show a lot from Dishonored. I hope they show gameplay of Evil Within 2, although I doubt it.
Oh God, yes. Oh God, yes.
I really hope, like, look, I really hope that they show gameplay from Evil Within 2. And they announced that it's either coming out this year or next year, probably next year. And also, man, Resident Evil. Well, we'll get back to that later. But yeah, Evil Within 2. Be psyched for that. I haven't played Wolfenstein, but I heard it was good.
I still need to pick that up. I might pick that up one day. Like election run or something. It's like $20 at this point. Like both Old Blood and Wolfenstein New Order, I think, are both $20 at this point. So I'm surprised they haven't done a collection or something yet.
I will say this. I don't think that if they do show a Prey 2 or whatever it's going to be called, they're probably not going to show gameplay of it though. I hope they do. I hope I'm wrong.
They probably won't, but never say no, right?
Yeah, I guess.
They might.
But what I'm trying to think, what other type of games does id and Arcane and just Bethesda in general, what other game franchises could they possibly come out with? What other games could they show? Because I'm not too familiar with what's their catalog.
I already did Doom. I don't know.
Doom. I heard something about a game called Quake. I never played it, so I'm not going to pretend to be familiar with it.
Same.
I know it's like one of them like old school games, just like Doom or whatever.
Franchise is rising from the dead, so
yeah, which would be a good sign, because maybe we can get some hope for Crash up in there. We'll talk about that later.
Oh,
also.
let's save his ass. Save his ass later.
Okay, but is there anything else for Bethesda? Because I can't think of anything else.
No, I don't think so. I think that's it.
Now, oh yeah, there is something else that, well, it's not a game or anything, but do you think that that Adam and what's the other girl name? Morgan. Do you think they're gonna come back this year?
Adam Sessler, Morgan Webb, the X-Play team. Hopefully.
Yeah,
God.
that like I think everyone that used to hire Knight. I know they I know like in the back of their heads, I know they were thinking. I know that they wanted to mention X-Play like one time throughout that entire thing.
Prepare your
Whoa.
defenses.
Right. Yeah, like X-Play was the hypest shit back in the day, especially when we had our own fucking video game channels. Like, why wouldn't it be? Until like Comcast fucked everything up. Whoever was in control of G4 at the time fucked everything up, and then it just started to go
And they just
downhill.
they started showing American Ninja all the time and cops and crap. But that's another subject. I'm trying to
I
think.
ranted on that like years ago.
Yeah, I remember. Who else is who else is having a conference? I forgot. Did we talk about EA yet?
No, we have not.
Okay, that's the conference like we were mentioned earlier. We're gonna tune out half of that conference.
Yeah, we are.
Like every year they're gonna so I can tell you what they're gonna show already. They're gonna show FIFA, they're gonna show Madden, they're gonna show all those sports games. They're gonna show that crap. And then people like me are gonna tune out for it. Actually, I think most people are gonna tune out for it because I mean there really isn't anything significant to really show out of that, you know.
Bathroom break, sucker.
Right.
I'm gonna give me a sandwich. You
And
tell
you know what? I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna do the same thing when Sony shows their inevitable their indies and stuff like that. I'll probably take a bathroom break then. And you know what else? What else? It was something else that I was thinking about. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna leave the room for that too. Oh yeah, Dance Central. I'm definitely leaving the room for that. Cause you know they're probably gonna make another Dance Central.
Yeah, they will. Oh God, they will. Unfortunately. Yeah, they will. Because every year we needed some kind of dance game. Like, I don't have a game system to exercise. That's what the exercise shit downstairs for. Like, Jesus. I don't have this for exercise shit. You hear that? That's what the exercise stuff downstairs for. Stop with the sports. Stop with the dancing. Stop.
Like who actually sits there and watches? Who actually sits there and like watches people play Dance Central like that?
I don't know, but there are people like that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Alright.
Yeah, I'm playing against the AI really because I'm trying to get that thing. Okay, hold on. I had to get off right quick.
Okay.
No one can hide from my sight.
You heard about the light?
I think they might I think they waiting for that. I think that's actually coming later.